we play together, and almost every time we've been challenged this year, whether it been injuries early in the year or a tough losing streak before the All-Star break, we have had a bounce back. And tonight, they came back and took the lead on us, and the bounce back came back again. And these guys here, they've been spectacular. So that's all I have to say. I mean, it's a great accomplishment for our franchise, first time ever to go to the finals. So these players have a lot to be proud of.
That's okay. I can speak loud.
That's okay. Kristi, this one first question's for you. Talk about the zone you were in tonight. All your shots seemed to fall in that first half.
Yeah, was just really focused, and again, you know, when you're back against the wall and it's win or go home, you have to be your best. And in the first half, my teammates were finding me when I was open, and I was able to get in a good rhythm. And in the second half, it was our defense and, like Coach said, our resilience that got us the win. We talked about it at halftime. Offense wasn't going to win this game. It was going to come from our defense and our rebounding, and I think we took that to heart at the half and stepped up and just made plays.
Right here in front.
Kristi, Elena in the fourth quarter, I think, had 2 blocks. I mean, hit all those free throws down the stretch. Really made an impact, it felt like, there in the last few minutes of the game. What does she do when she makes those plays? What does that do for you guys on the floor for your confidence?
I mean, it gets us fired up. You know, again, it's all about defense. I mean, Elena had big plays. This one over here had huge plays. You know, that's what's going to win you championships. And so when we get that from not only Delhi but from everyone, we're a very, very hard team to beat.
Ariel, what is it about your game or kind of your preparation that allows you to be so poised and composed in, you know, a decisive game 5 like this when, you know, a lot of veterans are, you know, have butterflies. You look like you've been doing this, you know, for years.
I was nervous before the game just because I love it. I have a passion for it, but we got a relentless point guard. We got some vets on our team that I can look to them. I don't have to be everything in the world. I get to look to them and lean on them a lot, and they really help me.
She's about the most poised rookie I've ever been around.
Kristi, Siobhan from Chicks Into Sports. You were poking a little bit at Renee. Was that to get under her skin, or do you guys kind of have a little rift on the court?
Playoff basketball. You know, you do whatever you can, you get whatever edge you can, and you know, I played with Dinah Taurasi for about 3 years, so I kind of learned some tricks, and she kind of fell for it.
Ariel and Kristi, Emmanuel Glaze from the Crush Sports Talk. You both went 20 and 19 tonight. Y'all stepped up. You know, your leader was a little bit injured. Did you make a conscious effort to make sure that you stepped up what you couldn't do today with Atlanta? Y'all put some big points on the board.
Ariel's capable of doing that whenever she wants to. It is a mindset. And I think this team, we have so many threats. Again, when it's win or go home, you have to elevate yourself. You have to be the best version of yourself. And Delhi, she'll be better. She's gonna get herself back. It's amazing that she's even playing right now. So you gotta take that with a grain of salt, and I'm just super proud of this team because anybody can put up points, but again, it's all about the defense.
Coach, SportsX, MT Brandon Luke, your thoughts on your defense in the fourth quarter? The Dream, they seem to be stuck on 71 points for a long time. And for Ariel and Kristi, what's it like to be a part of history, taking the franchise to the finals for the first time?
Well, I'll keep mine briefly. I mean, that's all we talked about almost at every time out. In fact, I almost didn't have time to draw up offensive plays because we were just making sure we stayed under control. The biggest thing was we stayed out of foul trouble in the fourth quarter. They never got to the bonus till the last minute something, and that makes a big difference. We could play a little bit more aggressively, and if we got a foul on the perimeter, no harm done. But you know, if you can play without fouling and stay on your feet and don't get pump faked, and then, like, you know, somebody said we had a couple shot blocks. Elena had a couple. Latoya had one. It was just great now, but it was repeating. You know, everybody thought of this team early in the year as an offensive team, and we made the commitment at All-Star break that we were going to get, whether anybody else cared about it, we were going to become a defensive team, and we've done that.
Hey, Ariel, when you see, like Kristi was saying, Elena playing, you know, probably shouldn't be basically on one leg and giving you all she has, how much motivation do you take from that? How much inspiration does she give you?
She used me a lot just simply because of who she is. If you ever been around her, she's one of the best people, in my opinion, in the world. And so to have someone like that on your team is so genuine, and to be who she is as being Elaine Bell Dunn, it's amazing. And anything that I can do to help take the pressure off of her in the game is what I'm going to try to do.
2 more questions, please.
Can you also answer the previous one about what it means to the 2 players to, I think y'all probably like to answer that one, about being in the finals for the first time in franchise?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I came to DC, was to make history. And so, to me, it's very special. It's special to do it with this group of people. We just have a great locker room, and it's an exciting time to be a DC fan, and I'm glad I'm on the winning side of it right now.
Ariel probably doesn't have much perspective about this.
I'm just really blessed to be here. Not a lot of people believed in me before I got here, and for them to take me under my wing and allow me to be everything that I can be, I can't really put it into words.
Coach, just talk about the energy that Natasha Cloud gives this team on both ends of the floor.
I think about 1 year ago this week was when she kind of, the full light went on. When it was a losing situation against Minnesota, that she realized the engine she could be for our team in pushing the pace and taking pressure off Kristi and sharing the ball handling. I thought she should have been on the all-defensive team because every night she takes a very tough matchup. In this series, it was Tiffany Hayes in LA, was taking on Chelsea Gray. It was those kind of matchups all year. She's going to have one, whether it's Lloyd or Taurasi in the next series. And she's stepped up to the task, and you need, somebody that can be more than one thing, and she's done that on the defensive end. She worked hard in the offseason to improve her three-point shooting, and that's been a big difference for us because we can space the floor, and we, as Kristi said, we have a threat everywhere on the floor because of that now.
Last one.
Just for coach and either player, can you, a little bit, I know the accomplishment is what matters for you guys tonight, a personal accomplishment, but 2 Game 5s in the WNBA, it seems like it's a pretty good night for the league, getting ready to start another one right now. Just any perspective on what this means for the league and kind of helping it?
I like to put them on the spot.
I mean, it's great for the league. The more that we can be on television and be visible, it's a good thing. So I think this year it shows just how equal the league is. All the teams are really, really great. We should be very thankful and lucky. Not lucky. We earned the right to be here, but it's a tough league. And for this series to go to 5, for Phoenix and Seattle to go to 5, it's just the best female players in the world doing what they do, and it's great that everybody gets to see that.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks.